first forecast brought to you by Store It at Home, rent-to-own portable buildings in Gina. It's all about the heat once again after we got over an inch of rain yesterday. Next couple of days are going to be dry, but the heat is building and you're already noticing the humidity out there. What to expect the next several days? Well, warm conditions with heat building as well as humidity, but mostly sunny. So that's some good news. Not looking at rain over the next 3 days. And for the night tonight, about 66 degrees, mainly clear skies. Of course, we'll talk all about the heat and much more, maybe even some rain chances as we go forward, and keeping an eye on the Gulf of Mexico. Of the details about all of that coming up in just a few minutes. Your ABC 31 News starts now.
Welcome to ABC 31 News Tonight. I'm Scott Beadle. School resource officers in Rapides Parish were put to the test today as they conducted a scenario-based active shooter response exercise. ABC 31's Joanna Phillips has our big story tonight.
Shots fired, Slocum Elementary.
Noblesville, Indiana, Santa Fe, Texas, and the list of school shootings in 2018 continues. Here in central Louisiana, school resource officers are participating in a week-long training event, and today's training involved responding to an active shooter.
We have a bad guy within the school that actually is engaged in shooting, and the officers are staged up in a staging area. They receive a call on the radio telling them what's going on. During that time, they respond accordingly. We do provide them backup. In a real-life scenario, they're going to have backup coming from patrol sections and sort of things like that. But if it's a nearby school, it may be the SRO at the nearby school that will come to assist them. But they go in, they're going to address the threat, and they're going to go directly to where the shots are being fired and take care of the situation as quick and fast as they can.
In cooperation with the Rapides Parish School Board, these deputies had the opportunity today to train in an actual school setting.
It takes a special person to be an SRO officer, and these people are there because they want to be. They know how important it is to the safety of the school and to the students, and I just can't imagine what it would be like to walk into a school with dozens of children shot. I don't want to ever see that in my career. And these officers, they know that, and they just want to make our schools safe, and they work hard. They come out here and they train.
The scenario-based training puts communication skills, defensive tactics, response to gunfire, and more to the test. Most active shooter incidents end between 3 and 5 minutes, so responding quickly is critical.
You've got to confront the shooter. You cannot hide. You can't wait. You've got to go to the shooter. And that's what I expect my people to do.
Joanna Phillips, ABC 31 News.
Fire marshal investigators say they've arrested a Pineville man as the 5th suspect in a burglary and burning of a shed in Grant Parish back in February. 33-year-old Arian Ryan is accused of setting fire to an unoccupied residence on Creedor Road in Pineville. The shed was also torched. Other suspects in the case are 45-year-old Jackie Vincent Dozart, 26-year-old Zachary Irwin, 33-year-old Heather DeSoto, and 31-year-old Kayla Cherie Rashel. Ryan is being charged with burglary and criminal conspiracy. A Pineville man is arrested for allegedly kidnapping a juvenile in the family restroom of the Louisiana Athletic Club. It's 23-year-old Stephen McKinney. Pineville police say he lured that child into the restroom and then locked the two of them inside for a brief time. APD arrested a couple with an infant after checking out a motel room fire on Masonic. Police say the man ran off with the mattress, which had caught fire, until he was caught. They say the woman had drugs in the room. They arrested Joshua Kelly of Pollock and Kristen Potter, who had no fixed address. Both of them are 29. Police charged him with resisting arrest, child desertion, illegal use of drugs around a minor, and possession. She's also charged with desertion, illegal use of drugs, and possession. Family services were notified about the 2-month-old infant in the room. And authorities in St. Landry Parish arrested a man for allegedly setting fire to his former girlfriend's house, her father's truck, and her parents' home. He's 35-year-old Austin Blake Caesar. The state fire marshal's office is handling the case, which started in March in Opelousas. Many smokers don't know where to begin their efforts when they want to quit. There's no one right way, but getting prepared and knowing what to expect can make things easier. ABC 31's Char Thomas has more.
Old habits are hard to break.
Stopping smoking is extremely difficult.
Just like any other addiction, cigarettes are the most common. Nicotine is known to have more deadly effects than major drugs.
And smoking will decrease your life expectancy through cancers, through arteriosclerotic disease, heart attacks, strokes. I mean, the COPD, the effects of smoking are devastating on people.
Which is why a smoker of 4 years, Jude Rhodes, put down the cigarettes and picked up electronic cigarettes instead.
I mean, now that I smoke e-cigarettes, I probably would stop eventually, but right now I'm not planning on stopping.
If you would like to make today the day you quit, visit quitwithusla.org. Shar Thomas, ABC 31 News.
The City Park Players are holding auditions for a murder mystery called Death of a Disco Dancer, starting this Thursday. Actor Travis Paul stopped by to give us more details.
It's going to be at the Hearn Theater. It's 7:30. It's Thursday through Sunday, 7:30, and Sundays is 2:30. $5 on Thursday. General admission's $15. For seniors is $12, and students is $7.
If you'd like to purchase tickets in advance, you can visit their website at cpptheater.com.
Father's Day is coming and the sweepstakes are on. You can win meat for a month courtesy of Town & Country Meats. Visit us at KLAXTV.com or on Facebook or Twitter to enter. Town & Country also has meat package specials for the freezer. All the quality at wholesale club prices. For more information, call or stop by the store on Lake Charles Highway. Enter to win a $300 gift card for free meat just in time for Father's Day from Town & Country Meats and KLAX TV.
Temperatures throughout the day tomorrow will once again be unkind. Now there is a isolated, and I mean very isolated, chance we see a shower or storm, mainly off to our south and west is a better chance of rain, and even then it's going to be pretty isolated. Once again, as we go through the noon hour and beyond, going to be feeling like the triple digits out there, and temperatures will be about 5 degrees warmer than they were today, only getting to 90 degrees out there today. It'll be about 95 as we go into the afternoon hours tomorrow. A little bit of mixing will help the dew points drop into the afternoon, but by the time it reaches 95 degrees, it doesn't really matter anyways, and staying consistently feeling like the triple digits going through the afternoon hours. The surface map, yeah, one way to describe it, hot, and that's not going anywhere. We got a blocking pattern across the middle part of the country, which means the storm track is not going to be very active. An area of weak low pressure may develop in the Gulf of Mexico over the next couple of days. That's mainly going to help shower and thunderstorm activity off to our south and east over the Florida Panhandle, might sneak into parts of Alabama and Mississippi, and maybe even into New Orleans. But here, unlikely that we're going to see any kind of shower or thunderstorm activity. That blocking pattern we're talking about, it maintains itself going into the middle part of the country. You notice this big ridge extending all the way into northern Canada. This is what we refer to as an omega block because of its looks like an omega sign. You get an area of low pressure in the northwest, an area of low pressure in the northeast, and in between, not much action going on. Daily showers and thunderstorms likely across the southeast, but it's going to be hot and humid across our area. Isolated chances at that over the next several days as we go through the weekend, maybe sneaking out an isolated chance at a shower or storm. Starting this around midnight tonight, going through the day tomorrow, you notice a few isolated pop-up showers and storms around Houston as we go into the afternoon hours, and that could extend all the way toward Leesville, but across the state here, not much going on throughout the day tomorrow and into tomorrow night. Now the heat, yeah, it's not going anywhere. Temperatures ranging from 95 down to 93 as we go through the weekend and beyond. Overnight tonight going down to about 66, depending on location from Bunkie to Colfax, mainly clear out there. And 95 for your afternoon highs tomorrow. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water if you're staying outside. And going to be feeling like the triple digits thanks to our dew points and the humidity out there. This continues not just through the weekend, but even into next week. Hopefully we see a trend changing down the road. Scott?
All right, thank you, Ross. With demanding lifestyles, both socially and professionally, about 1 in every 3 adults suffers from inadequate sleep. But at what cost? With more, here's Janae Norman.
Sleep has become a luxury for some in an age of single parents, social media, and scrambled schedules. The number of people who suffer from inadequate sleep is significant and increasing, and that lack of sleep actually comes with a price tag. For the first time ever, researchers out of Australia counted the cost of inadequate sleep from the health and safety perspectives, along with losses from decreased productivity in the workplace. Costs related to healthcare needs, even the time taken to talk about healthy sleep with a doctor, motor vehicle accidents, workplace injuries, reduced employment and early retirement, days absent from work, lack of productivity, and premature mortality were all rolled into the estimate. Here it is. The cost of inadequate sleep in 2016-2017 was an astonishing $45.21 billion. This equates to $6,117 for each person not sleeping enough in both financial and well-being costs. The cost of hospital care, doctors, medications, and tests alone, that was $1.24 billion, a large chunk of change. Of course, this is all an estimate, but inadequate sleep has a real association with many medical problems: heart failure, diabetes, depression, and stroke, and society pays a cost. How to lower that cost? Healthy sleep. Going to sleep at the same time every night, weekends too, using the bedroom for sleeping, not as a TV room, and cutting down on caffeine and bright lights before bed will all help. Sleep tight.
When temperatures rise, some don't always have the luxury of turning on a thermostat. That's why KLAX TV and area businesses have teamed up to form the Spring Fan Drive for the elderly. You can help by dropping off a fan at a location near you. Fans will be collected and distributed by each parish's Council on Aging provider. Remember, keeping cool isn't something that comes easy for everyone. Help us to bring some relief from the summer heat to those less fortunate.
Good evening and welcome back to KLAX ABC31 Sports. I'm Zach Siminar. Just 11 days after being named the MVP of NSU's first Southland Conference Baseball Tournament Championship, David Fry has been chosen to the 7th round, 215th overall by the Milwaukee Brewers, that in the Major League Baseball draft. Now Fry, the Southland Conference Player of the Year, will likely begin his pro career as a catcher after leading NSU in batting average, home runs, and RBI for the second straight season. He had this to say about his new team.
I'm ready for it. I've worked my butt off all fall to get ready to catch this season, more importantly. And being able to catch a couple games in a regional, I've gotten really comfortable back there. And yeah, I don't know a whole lot. Haven't really had time to do any kind of research, but I know most of their teams are up north, so I'm interested in a little cooler weather. I'm cool with that. So just really excited to get there and get started.
Thanks for watching. Have a great night.
Bring the family to Alexandria City Water Park June 9th for the first annual Splash Day. We are bringing in the summer with games, jumpers, and lots of water fun. Come out and play at the Alexandria Zoo June 16th. Join in on the excitement of Zoo Day with free admission for a day filled with music, activities, animals, and fun. Fort Polk invites you to an evening of honor, gratitude, and rock and roll with the Lieutenant Dan Band. Let's have some fun and get ready to rock the house on June 9th. Enjoy an afternoon of golf for a good cause at Oak Wing Golf Club. Register your team and support the LSUA Alumni and Friends Association Scramble for Scholarships. For more community events, visit us on Facebook or at KLAXTV.com.
It's the summer of me.
Like summer vacation.
Cool off with all your MeTV favorites.
We're just gonna have oodles of fun this summer.
Plus Charlie's Angels. And the Jeffersons have joined the MeTV lineup.
Oh, isn't it wonderful here?
Spend your summer with me.
The summer of me.
The summer of me. MeTV.
MeTV has all your favorite classic shows in one place. MeTV Alexandria.